Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, for yet another episode of the First Hour. My name is Colin Tanner from Video Games Are Dumb, and I'm here to check out the first hour of a recently released video game with you, the legions of First Hour Faithfuls. So please remember to like, subscribe, share, and breathe the fire in the comments below for this episode, 1080 Snowboarding on the Wii U. Now, I've already got a couple of issues with this game. First of all, it's called 1080 when it's clearly in 480. Look at those black bars. It's not even widescreen. I'm kidding, of course. This is the 1998 Nintendo 64 title that was recently re-released onto the Wii U for $10. So if you like this game, go ahead and pick it up. Me personally, I don't like this game. In fact, I already tried making a video for this game earlier today. Spent about 40 minutes doing it. Didn't care for it. Was like, no, I'm not putting this out there. And you know what? Just an hour ago, we got a comment from a subscriber saying, hey, can you please make this video? Okay, because you asked for it. But I warned you, I do not like 1080 snowboarding. So to start off, I'm going to show off what people actually like about this game. What I think is actually the trick that they have put on all you nostalgic players. Here we go. We're going to go into training mode. Alright, so you got a couple different riders here. I love this. This might be my favorite part of the game, is actually just this bit. Just looking at all these different players. Now, if we zoom back, I'm not knocking the game here, but it's just funny to look at this. They have pre-rendered backgrounds and 3D models standing over them. So look at this guy. He's playing a pool game, but it's clearly just in the background. Like, he's even touching the ball at certain points. Wait for it. He's going to touch the ball. Back away. He's touching the ball. What's he doing? I love this guy over here. He thinks he's sitting down. Sir, you were clearly just using the pose from the game when you're on your snowboard. You are not sitting down. Look at that. You're not sitting on anything. There's not even a stool there. Fine then, he says. You got the girl from Japan over here.
Yeah.
You got the rude Canadian.
Too bad.
Wait, what'd he say?
Yeah. Too bad.
Too bad. Okay, alright. We're gonna choose this guy. They all make noises if you don't pick them. This game was pretty interesting when it was released. A lot of people have said, compared this game to Tony Hawk somehow, which is not at all true. Because you gotta keep in mind, this game came out a year before Tony Hawk, so it was not riding on the wave of Tony Hawk whatsoever. Welcome indeed. So here's what people like about this game. We gotta hold down the Z button, or in this case, the ZL button, because we're on the Wii U. Just to speed up. So that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, there's a lot of pop in, but that's just how it was back in the day. It's not a big deal. You see that? This is what people like about the game. I'll do two methods. That's how good I am. Do an indie. It's a really cool move that you probably never heard of. Oop, fell over. So we gotta do another indie. Gotta do a nose grab. What? That was a nose grab, you idiots. Alright. This is the easy part, by the way. This is the easiest part of the game. Let's get that nose grab. No, tail grab. Tail grab, you stupid. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. There we go, mute grab. This is actually kind of tricky to perform a lot of these maneuvers on the Wii U gamepad. Now, keep in mind, there was an 8-way kind of grid system on the original Nintendo 64 controller. And that's gone. And it really affects some games, I think. It affects things like Super Mario 64. It doesn't feel as good. These games were totally designed around the controller. You know, it's going to be like in the few years when they start releasing Wii U games on whatever system they have out at the time. It's not going to feel right. No, do 360. That's a little bit more like it. You see how he almost hit the ground, but he somehow made it? Keep that in mind. Oh shit, that was totally a 540. Why aren't you counting this? Now, 540s are incredibly difficult to pull off. Not because it takes some tight maneuvering, it's because I can never figure out how to do it. Like, I'll do the full circle here. Alright. And it doesn't work, you know, whatever. It doesn't work out for me. So let's skate back to the bottom. Let's just do one trick while we're going down. Oh, wow. Ooh. He fell over. That was weird. He didn't fall over too much before, but whatever. Must be just a one-time problem. Right? Wrong. Let's go down to the free area. Let's just do a melancholy. There we go. Oh, whoa. I guess I was too close to the ground there. I got a little greedy and did 2 of the tricks. Let's do that. Just go like this. This will be no problem. Won't be a big deal. There we go. Oh, I'm getting too greedy, I guess. Just need to try it once, right? There we go. Also, the response time on this is awful. There we go. Oh, he fell over again. That's strange. I thought I had enough distance there. Here's the thing about this bad game. Bad game, I might say. $1080p snowboarding. This is what it was back in the day. Oh, wow. By some sort of miracle, I'm actually able to land it. You have to do this thing where you have to readjust your board to this incredibly precise setting. See, like, how can you tell the difference? Like, actually compare the 2 videos. Like, just go back and look at it. Wow, it's a miracle. I didn't break my neck. And this is just me trying to do a melancholy. So you can imagine, the better the tricks are, the more difficult it is to actually land. There's no visual confirmation on what you're doing. And I understand, oh, water games gotta hold your hand. Because of this shit. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. And that's just the practice mode. So let's get into the real meat of the game right here. If you can even call it meat. We're going to do the match race. So this is the mode that they're putting at the forefront. Like, you want to do this. And this is busted from the get-go because check this out. This guy has the most amount of speed. He's got the most speed. So we're just going to pick him. It doesn't have the best balance. So let's find a board that has the most acceleration. Well, that one has the most acceleration. It's got edge control, got flex. All right, fine. We're going to choose that one. Whatever his name is, Dion Blaster. It's like some ridiculously stupid name, too. But that's just the 90s. All right. Already, I've got this huge lead on him. Oh, and there's a damage meter. Oh, my God. How could I forget about this? There's a damage meter. In case you get hurt too much and the race has to end. Because of poor baby snowboarders. That's what you want, kids, isn't it? Your snowboarder to be like, no, I got hurt. Never again. That's how it works in all the other games, isn't it? Like Mario Kart, when you fall off the cliff, that they all go to the hospital. Toad's in a coma. I'm surprised they even landed that. Oh, yeah, and the whole time you're doing this, like, your guy's, like, slipping and sliding and stuff. So you might accidentally, like, screw up your balance. Now, I get it. A lot of people probably had some family members or some friends they used to play this game with in 2-player, and oh my God, it was the bestest game ever. This game has aged as well as a gallon of milk from 1998. I was not even remotely trying to do that. It's so crazy. I just like how the first time he was fine. The second time he's all too banged up. Dang, I lost the race. What am I going to do? It's bonkers. It's just bonkers that anybody actually remembers this game fondly. Alright, fine. So now we gotta go, we gotta do that again. We're at Crystal Lake, by the way, so I hope Jason Voorhees doesn't chop our heads off. The music is super good, though. See, I can like things. I mean, the graphics for the time were very impressive. I'll give it that as well. It's also incredibly difficult to play this game on the Wii U gamepad, because I'm reaching for these things that aren't there. I'm reaching for those indents on the 64 controller that are not there, and I think that's, oh God, damn it. All right, here we go. Skate on the ice so I can go a little faster. My goal is to not do any tricks. Is to never do tricks. Because whenever I do tricks, I die. Well, I don't die. Well, sometimes I do, because he gets so banged up. Surprised I made it. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. 1080p snowboarding. You're a super good game. I totally understand why people ever thought that. You know, you were bad. Okay. All right. I lost, guys. I lost. Well, let's try it again, shall we? Dion Blaster. Just a stupid name. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I was holding forward to go faster, and he slightly bounced. So I was flung forward, and I was smashed my face in the ground, killing my snowboarder. Garbage game. And then let me get this out of the way here. It's not bad because I'm not winning. That's not the case. There are games out there that suck because they're easy. This game is, what would you call it here? Fucking tedious. I've never understood why people like this game, except for the fact that they were children and did not actually understand what good stuff is. And hey, I've got plenty of games that I like from my childhood that I deep down know are not good games. Like now I do. When I was a kid, I was like, they're the bestest games ever. This game even reviewed well. That's the thing that blew my mind, because this is not something about like, oh, it was good back in the day and it's just different now. Shucks. No, I played this when it came out and was like, this game sucks. I remember it that I was at my damn Blockbuster renting the game. Dang. The fastest guy couldn't keep up. Alright, well, let's just do it again. We'll just do the race again, right? Right? Oh, that's cool. Game over in a racing game. I like this song the best, probably. The little drum and bass stuff they do here. You can see I've already done this. I've already played this. And the time I won, I was just a second ahead. So, that sucks. Let's go under... contest is kind of interesting. I think it's probably the best of the bunch. What is the Canadian here? Okay. Yeah? She's got the highest max speed. Alright, fine. Then I will play as, I'll play as her. Okay, indeed. I'm not... We'll ride on the Merlot. She's probably been drinking a lot of Merlot up in this cabin. That's why she's so, like, aloof right now. Hi. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. So you gotta get inside the flags here. And add some time. Oop, that was close. That was sloppy. This part I think is kind of interesting. It's at least something I can kind of get behind, where I'm like, alright. I mean, it still doesn't fix the really just awful controls for the trick system and the jumping and all of that. Alright, I just missed that one. Missed that one too. God damn it. There we go. So, you know, it's not amazing, but it's like, it's something. It's something where I can kind of understand what they're going for here. It's all about speed, and I'd say it's the most compelling part of 1080 snowboarding. And the goal is to, like, get a really good score or whatever, you know, something like that. I really do dig that music right there, that, like, drum and bass thing. That's, like, some cool music. But yeah, anyway. So we gotta do this other thing now where we gotta do some stupid trick up in the air. The old air make.
Ready? Go! 180, 180, 180.
0. Damn. I was pretty close, but right when I was about to land that trick, the whole trick system sucks, and it sucks since 1998. Darn, don't you hate when that happens? was never good, guys. That is what I'm trying to tell you. That is what I'm pleading with you. This is not some bitter old, like, oh, I don't understand this game. No, I was there, and it was not good then, and it is not good now.
Go.
But people still stand behind it. They're like, oh, this is one of the... When I see, like, a list of, like, the best Nintendo 64 games, and I see this on there, I'm just like... Actually, I appreciate when people put it on their list. Because then I know I can completely disregard their list. It's like when you see somebody wearing a Get Her Done shirt, you're like, oh, no, alright. Never mind. I don't need to validate any of your opinions here. Now, I'm willing to accept that some people just have no idea that this game sucks. I can accept that. I mean, of all the Nintendo 64 games to be attached to, like, really this? Like, Wave Race, there's a game. There's a game. You want to play a game? Play some Wave Race. That's pretty cool. They have this reflection thing right here. That's actually very technically impressive for the time. Just anything other than awful 1080p snowboarding. Don't tell me what to do, you weird voice. This is only a test. Dang. Well, let's give that another try then, huh? Oh, what? Oh. Alright, let's do something else. So I can continue to talk about how much I don't like this game. I said right up front, I don't want to hear anything about it. Oh, yeah, why don't you like the game? Oh, man. Alright. Let's go into Trick Attack. And he's this guy. He seems pretty good with the tricks. Alright. I already unlocked this part of the game. Alright, so here you have to perform some tricks. The challenge is to actually perform any tricks, because the trick system sucks. Like, really, when do I perform a trick? Right here? We actually did it. God, just go. Just go. Oh, God. Like, why would you ever perform tricks? They just slow you down. It's so stiff. And like, there really is like a delay, and that might just be because of the nature of emulation on an HD television. I mean, there's no input lag on a CRT, and there is input lag on a HD television. God, this fucking game.
Nice try.
Nice try. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you said nice try, because otherwise I wouldn't know, you know, what to do. Great. And that's pretty much the entire game. Update Ghost. Oh, so I can compare my abilities to how I was before. That's really the whole game there. Now we got time attack and 2-player versus. That's it. That's all. Let's look at the options menu. I can erase my save data. You know, if I really feel like it. I mean, what the hell do we do now? I mean, we just have to go back to the race mode because there's really nothing else to do in this game. I just don't know, guys. I don't get it. I don't see the appeal in this game at all. All right, well, match race. Okay. We'll go back. And these are the normal ones. These are the normal ones. Alright, well, we'll play as someone that races a little bit slower. Maybe speed was just not the good. That was just not good. We'll use the Merlot. The Merlot.
Versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Even with the better controls, you slammed into the wall, didn't you? Even with the better controls, you slammed right into the wall. Even with the slow down speed, slammed right into a wall. Because the secret is that they all control badly because the core mechanics are no good. You know, 1998 was a great year. I have no idea why this game is even remembered. I really don't. I guess Ocarina of Time wasn't enough for you guys, huh? I guess Metal Gear Solid wasn't enough for you guys, huh? I've talked about this in the past, how 1998 is like the greatest year in video games. Arguably the greatest year. Somehow this piece of crap, generic, stupid snowboarding game that deserves no reverence whatsoever is still being referenced 18 years later. Happy 2016. It's now been 18 years since this game came out. Oh, dang. I was holding forward. I should never hold forward. I didn't even do a trick there. I don't know. I had a PlayStation and a 64, and while I know some people that didn't own a 64, and I kind of feel bad for them because they missed out on some really amazing titles like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Super Smash Bros., Mario 64, some really good titles. I really feel bad for the people that didn't have a PlayStation, like way more, because it's like so there is very little in the way of the Nintendo 64 that links it to the future generations. Everything from the generation after PlayStation is based off of PlayStation. It just is. I mean, you look at the way that it worked. Come on. Let me just win this one. Come on. Ugh. Did that really just happen? Can't believe I did that. I'm glad I recorded this episode just for that. The 64, I still don't think was a great system. I think there were great games on that system, but I think if you were to tell me the top 50 PlayStation games, I feel that you would still be struggling. You'd be struggling to like pack that list, you know? Whereas if you did the top 50 64 games, where would it become like, I don't know, that game wasn't very good either? You know, how long would it be? And if you're just talking exclusives, oof, good luck there. And that's not because I'm like, you know, Sony fanboy, whatever. I don't care what you think. Like, I own all the systems. I play all the systems. I have been evangelizing the Wii U for a while now, especially with great games like Splatoon and Super Mario Maker. But the 64 and even the GameCube, I think, were not great systems. I'll say that the Wii was at least really interesting and changed a lot of things, even if it doesn't have the best games on it. Honestly, like, it's Super Nintendo and NES. That's what I love from Nintendo. Those are the systems that I'd be like, oh yeah, baby, you could stand by that library, no problem. You got amazing titles on Super Nintendo like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. There's a lot of games on there. I shouldn't have done that jump. That jump just cost me. That's the thing that kills me. The jump made me lose. I'm surprised they left the Tommy Hilfiger clothes in here, though. That's kind of crazy. I'm glad I'm winning just so we have something to do in this video. Really.
Versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go!
I'm not here to take away anything from the 64 for what it did do right, which I think that the 64 had a deeper impact on the future, what multiplayer would be. Even if Nintendo was against it, that's the craziest thing. Like, they didn't even want to make GoldenEye. They canceled it a couple of times. But I do think the 64 was very important in terms of multiplayer. I think there's a reason the Xbox, you know, had 4 controller ports. I think that a lot of that was taken from what they saw on the 64. Hard to believe that the Xbox, the original Xbox, is just a generation after this. I should have taken the ice. Ice would have got me there faster. Oh, I guess I'll take the ice right now. Oh my god. Oh, wait. He was at... okay. I love the fact they just show you how many lives you have the entire time. That's super cool. On this damage meter, let me tell you, that's a gem. I got hurt too much. I can't snowboard anymore. Oh, I got a bruise. Fucking hell. Great. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're not even halfway through this video. I really truly do not like today be snowboarding. And when you want to talk about snowboarding games, obviously it's SSX or nothing else. Maybe Dark Summit if you want to just experience something incredibly strange. Ski or Die if you're kind of more retro, but you know, Snowboard Kids, I guess, if that's what you're into. What else? I'm trying to think of more snowboarding games. There you go. Leave a comment below what's your favorite snowboarding game. And if it's 1080p, I don't want to hear it. God damn it. I just feel that this game is held in high regard from people that did not own any other systems. I feel that if you owned a Sega Saturn and a Nintendo 64, you would at least have like a wider scope here where just owning a 64 and saying like, oh, this game's great. Like, no, man. It's not. And just like not being able to tell the difference between what was great and what wasn't. Where it's like, oh, I love Mario Kart in 1080p. Like, what? Mario Kart is amazing. How can you not see the difference between something as amazing as Mario Kart and something as janky and boring as this game? Just every 2 seconds you're bumping into... Like, that's really it. The game's about bumping into stuff and not bumping into stuff. You win when you don't bump into stuff. There you go. That's exciting. This guy's going to totally take the race again, isn't he? Cool. Oops, hit the wrong button. Well, for the sake of the video, because I only have one life left, it's the last round, we're going to go ahead and create a restore point, because I will need that. I'll need to create one and load it, so that way I don't have to start all the way over. Now this guy, he's the last round because he has the most acceleration, as we saw before. So he's kind of like your boss character. You gotta give him credit. They really thought this stage through. What's the Nintendo 64 got in spades? Fog. Well, let's utilize it, guys. Let's take the fog and make something out of it. Good God. 1080p snowboarding. Oh, I'm sorry. She got too much in her damage meter there. I mean, it's like when people were playing things like Turok 2 and be like, this is like the best first-person shooter ever. It's like, what? I really can't decide what's better, Turok or GoldenEye. What are you talking about? Like, that's the type of shit I would hear back in the day. Where it's like, no, Turok sucks. GoldenEye is amazing. I think that was like my biggest issue. Is that people could not tell... Oh, she got hurt too much, guys. I'm sorry. She got hurt too much. She has to retire. I'll do restore point. Because there was such... There were barely any games on the 64 that you would just praise anything. It was just... It was maddening. I had people out there defending Quest 64. Freaking Quest 64, for real. People be like, oh, I think it's about as good as Final Fantasy. Are you insane? Look, every system gets the short end of the stick. Every generation. It was the 64, whether they like to admit it or not. I like 64 games. I spent so many hours playing GoldenEye and WWF WrestleMania 2000, WCW, NWO Revenge, you know, Perfect Dark. Even Mario Golf I thought was really cool on there. Mario Tennis was actually really cool on there. Like, I'm not a hater. But damn, this sucks. And this reminds you of so much of the crap on there. I mean, that's not even to mention things like Banjo-Kazooie and a lot of the other rare games. Jet Force Gemini has aged poorly, but that game was legit back in the day. Fucking game, dude. This fucking game. Let's load it again. Thank you. Let's load it again. One more time. Why not? Let's keep up on them. Oh no, you fell over in the snow. That should cost you at least, I don't know, maybe a 1/12 of your life or something like that. There, I did a trick. Let everybody remember that I did a trick at least once during the race. Here's my theory on this. People played with their friends, and everybody fell down 2 million times, but because everybody was falling down at the same time, it was all like, oh, this is fun. Because they had no way of knowing that it was awful. That deep down they knew, though. Deep down, in their little 8-year-old hearts, they knew that this game was bad. At least that's what I hope. Otherwise, I have no faith in the future. If people don't know how bad this game is. This is cool. I'm just on a freeway or something. It's just stupid, man. I'm surprised she didn't crash. I really, truly am. I figure I should actually address something because I'll have to redo this race. And I can already predict the comments. This is like the freaking Matrix here. A lot of people are going to say, why do you keep holding down the Z button to go fast? Well, it's because it's a race. But also because if you're not holding down the Z button, it's slippery bullshit. It controls like slippery bullshit. Like this is me holding down the Z button. That's what you do. That's where you go. You're actually able to compete. When you don't hold down the Z button, they're going to gain all the distance, and it controls like slippery bullshit. This fucking game. Oh my god, I hate you 1080p snowboarding. I already lost the race, by the way. That's what else I love about this game. I already lost the race, you can tell, because I made a mistake. Hey, awesome. He's dead. I think he's dead. Oh, yeah, no, just cover up the whole screen. Here's another camera angle you can use. It's slightly better. Slightly. Oh, no. Yeah, you broke both your legs. That makes sense. And to be fair. Oh, yeah, and here's first-person mode. In case you want to vomit. Ugh, just look at that. Awful. Oh, man. Whatever. I'm keeping it real here, guys. Just keeping it real. Because I could say all the wonderful things about, oh, what a classic, what a gem. All the things it did to push the genre forward. But that would be insincere. Oh, he's going to be doing the freeway thing too? Great. He thought he figured it out. I'm going to follow him. Oh, look at all these shortcuts, though. It's like you can play the tracks 3 different ways. Even though they're all bad. Wow. Neither of us should be alive after that, you know? I think we should stop snowboarding and go to church. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me just win. Oh, come on. Just let me just win. Let me just win the race. Oh, come on. Come on. Just let me just win the race. Hate you 1080p snowboarding. I really, truly do. From the bottom of my heart, you are an awful game, and you were always an awful game. You'd think that this game did something to me. You'd think that it's you know, it stole my innocence. Like I was playing this game and my entire world was destroyed. But no, it was just like, this game sucks, and I put it away and played something decent. Like a decent human being. Yeah. Ugh. Stupid jerk. Hey, stop snowboarding like an asshole. Oh, damn. She didn't land that quite right. That's why she fell over, kind of. Oh, she just kind of struggled right there. She had a little bit of a, you know, because she dropped a little bit. That's fun. Why is that fun? How is that fun? I will never understand this. Oh, she smacked into a wall, so she got to take damage and fall over. Extreme. Like, listen to this fucking music. Like, and it's mostly just, oh, I fell over a little bit. Hold on. Let me get back on my board. Oh, that's better. Okay, let's go. Let's go ski a little bit more. This is like grandparents' skiing resort. 1998. That's what this game is. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like if your grandparents snowboarded? Look no further. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. We actually kind of had a shot to win the race there, but you just had to have a little bit of a spill. I can't wait for all the tips. I'm gonna get tips from this video. Just you fucking wait. Actually, here's how you'll win the race. I hate this game. I will not use those tips. I will never play this game again after this video is done. Finish. Finish. You know, we can come back to this race at a later point in the video if I really feel like it. Let's go do something else. Time attack is basically just race mode, just without any competitors, so. God, I hate this fucking game. I really do. I mean, let's go back to the only thing that's actually even remotely good about this game. We'll go back with her. We'll just do the half pipe thing. The tricks are so fucking useless. That's the thing that kills me. There's no... The only point of the tricks is for this right here. After this point, there's no need for the tricks. Like, none. They serve no purpose. And if they do give you a speed boost, it's so negligible that I never notice. Just like, freaking do the trick. I just put you in the air, you stupid moron. Just like, oh, come on. I actually hit the button. It just didn't happen. Sometimes they just don't do the trick when they're in the air, by the way. That's another great thing. I'm getting worse at the game. I'm actually getting worse at the game. Wow, there's somebody actually saying call toll free now. There's something that kids will not understand today. Oh, this just sucks. This game just sucks. I don't want to do this. Let it be known that I do it for you. I might bitch and moan the entire time, but hey, somebody said please make the video. I had the means to make the video, so I made the video. Now don't get crazy with your request, though. I can't even get the freaking stiffy up now. I hate you, 1080p snowboarding. Let's look at our trick list. Like, just look at that. That is such insane horse shit. What happened to the trick list? That is just... It's unacceptably, stupidly bad. Hate this goddamn game. Every second I look at it, every time I see one of its stupid mechanics, as it just shambles on with some idiotic idea of what snowboarding should be. Oh, I hate this game. I really do. This is not like some sort of joke where I just talk crap like, you know. Let's load that restore point because we need something to do. We need something to do in this game. And racing is the only thing that actually has any sort of progression. This horrible game. And I know Nintendo fans are very protective of their memories, and that's fine. But man, pick your damn battles. 1080p snowboarding. God. Gotta start over because she fell over too many times. Oh, she fell over. Why is she even falling over? Don't get on the damn slope. If you fall over that easily, you shouldn't be on a snowboard. What are you doing? I was in first place for a second there. And now I'm in second for a minute. Yeah, fall over some more. That'll help me out. Just keep doing that. Keep falling over. That'd be cool. Thank you. Like in some cases, you just need to memorize the courses to beat them, which is not good because this is based on a life system. You have 3 tries. Now, obviously, I have the advantage of some advanced technology that allows me to reload my saves. But back in the day, it was just 3 times, that's it. If you could only hold this controller, you'd know. If you could only experience what I'm experiencing deep down, instead of just being like, ah, that looks like what I remember. I remember liking that. If you could only, you would know the pain that comes with this awful game. You already beat me again. It's great. Just fabulous, let me tell you. Oh my God. Let's end that right there. I mean, what else do we do? Let's go do another contest, I guess. This game. Let's play as this weird Canadian. Yeah, you weirdo. You say charted? Don't tell me what you do with your personal time, buddy. I don't even know that.
Ready? Go!
Now, there was a sequel for this on the Nintendo GameCube, which I've never actually played. Or if I did, it was at such a limited amount of time. Maybe I did on a demo disc. There was like at least one GameCube demo disc I remember existing at some kiosks. Maybe I don't remember it. Let me know in the comments below if I'm crazy. But I don't remember that game being much better than this. I did it, everybody. Whether I like it or not, I did it. Only 12 more minutes.
Ready? Go.
Come on, do it.
180.
Good enough. That's one trick. I'll take it.
Go.
What are you supposed to read in that action when he just puts his hands up? What does that even mean? I legitimately don't understand. I just don't. I just fucking don't with this game. Oh, man.
Ready? Go.
What is that guy saying in this song? Because it sounds mildly offensive. Oh, come on. Bogus. I can't even move. God damn it, 1080p. You know what? That's good enough for me. I'm good. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. I can't. I really truly cannot. I can't. This is what happened every other time I made the video. I just said, no, I can't. Look. Do I recommend 1080p snowboarding on the Wii U? No. Do I recommend 1080p snowboarding on the Nintendo 64? No. Do I recommend it in 1998? No. Do I recommend it in 2016? No. I've never liked 1080 snowboarding. It doesn't control right. There's barely anything to do in the game. The racing sucks. I hate the way that you have to either choose to have like a good amount of control or build up speed when you're in modes that require you to either build up speed or have a lot of control. It just doesn't work. It never worked. It never, ever, ever worked. The trick system is boring. It doesn't add anything to the racing mode. And the whole trick attack thing is just stupid. It's all stupid. It's just, you know what it is? It's just things that are just glued together. Just a trick system that's just glued together to a racing thing that's just glued together to this weird like flag contest thing. I mean, that whole half pipe section, what is that? Is that actually in the real game? I've never known. Or is it just in practice mode? Because I've only seen it in this mode. I hate 1080 snowboarding. I don't like it. Now, I made this video because somebody requested it, and whoever requested it, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I appreciate that you took the time to say, hey, please make this video. You had no idea what you were getting yourselves into. That's fine. I'm not mad at you. Keep the requests coming. It just so happens that this game is just despicably bad, criminally overrated, just so overrated. It's almost comical to me that anybody looks back at this and goes, oh yeah, that's one of the best games on the system. No, not even close. Look at that replay. Not even close. So you know what? That's going to have to do it for this episode of the first hour. Let me know what you think below. I'm sure the comments will be very interesting for this video. I'm sorry that I cannot replicate the feelings that you have, but I assure you, objectively, this game is bad. Okay, I can't say objectively, but I don't know. My name is Colin Tanner, and I want to thank you for watching.